What is up, you gorgeous people? There is opportunity in the chaos, and we're going to talk today about recession proofing your e-commerce business. There's a lot of people that have been texting me, panicked, worried, sales are down, they have ad dollars, they have staff that let go. So I'm going to go over 12 different things that you should be doing immediately to get recession proof in your e-commerce business to thrive during this wild time. So don't just survive, but go and thrive. I'm going to give you some real examples of things that you can go be doing. And a lot of these are from a conversation I had with Deep Sentinel. So check them out for home security. It's not sponsored or anything. I just use them at home and I love those guys. So here are the 12 things that you should be going to do instantly if you're in an e-commerce business during this recession, so you're recession proofed. Number one, make a 35 plan. This is something we've done at AppSumo, which is an online e-commerce store. And a lot of other people, I recommend doing this. So a 35 plan is assume that 30% of revenue goes down immediately and you still want to make 5% profit. So what are the aggressive and defensive things that you need to be doing today, right now, to make that happen? So on the defensive side, cut all your subscriptions. Bye-bye SaaS companies. Go check out AppSumo and get a one-time lifetime payment on a lot of those tools you need. Whatever other things, your service providers, your contractors, your rent, whatever it is you need to do to make sure that you can get your 35 on, go and do it. The second part is that how can you actually be aggressive during this time period? This is the best time. I hope this chaos doesn't stop. I hope the virus goes away, but I hope the chaos continues, because this is where the winners are going to really come out and the losers are going to keep their head in the sand. So how can you be more aggressive with your marketing, with your promotions, with your partnerships, with your ideas, whatever it is? So get to the 35 plan. Number two, if you have any excess inventory or you're worried about your product, go put it on sites for free. So the one that we created, especially for e-commerce stores, and yeah, it's a selfish plug, but it's free, so you don't have to pay anything. It's called Haul Drop. That's HAUL drop.com. And if you've got an online store and you've got extra products, you need to do whatever it takes right now to survive and thrive. So go put them on hauldrop.com and for free so that your products can be top ranked and people can go find products to go buy. Because people are home and browsing and they still want to go buy things, and maybe they just need more help finding yours. Number three, grab the cash. And I know this is a little bit, it's not that I'm trying to fearmonger and I don't want to panic you, but I want you prepared and I want you taking advantage in a positive way, not of people, but of the chaos that's going on. So grab the cash means that if this is a chance now, if you've never done something like this before, people are going to get puckered and puckered more about spending more money. They are, and they already are doing it, and it's going to get worse and worse. We already pulled back ourselves at AppSumo $50,000 from our ad spending immediately. We've paused on hiring, and this is not common. We're a smaller player. And if you're later in the domino chain, you're going to get really screwed. So I would highly encourage you to get cash from deals, early sales, whatever you can do, so that you have money in the bank so you can sustain and gain to get through this economic crisis, because we will get through it, but who knows how long it's going to be. So I want you to grab as much cash as you can. If you can sell gift cards, if you can do deals, whatever it is, I highly recommend it, as people are going to get tighter and tighter and move to only essential spending. Number four is called FUD advertising. So FUD advertising, someone just told me this word, is fear, uncertainty, doubt. A lot of us have it. A lot of us also have certainties of things we know. So we know spending is getting pulled. We know that grocery stores are a little bit out right now, but there's still food and things in the bank. There's still food and things. People are still spending, but there's a lot of fear and uncertainty. What that also means is that clicks are cheap. So we've seen clicks, CPCs on our advertising go so much cheaper, which means there's a lot of opportunity to spend as well, do FUD advertising towards these people. So I've seen Kettle and Fire do this really well, where they're saying, hey, you better stock up on our goods, you better stockpile your stuff. And guess what? If the ads are really cheap, it's a great way to show pictures of Costco or things out of stock. You can actually found this link, facebook.com/ads/library, facebook.com/ads/library. You can search every company's ads. I feel like maybe I'm late to the game on this one, but it's a great way to see, okay, what is everyone doing now? What can I go learn? And I saw their ads and I was like, man, that's a great idea. Number five, if you're a business that's not essential, like you're in the sock game, like you got these socks or something like that, if you're in the sock game, you're a little bit fucked, because people are not going to be buying non-essentials for some period of time. So the key thing here is, how can you experiment with digital or other physical goods, even pre-selling them? So what am I talking about? You have an existing customer base. So if you have any business out there and you've had a customer base from Shopify or Amazon or whatever it is, and maybe they don't need to wash their car right now, there's other things that they still need at home. There's other things either virtually or potentially physically that you could actually alter. This is where a lot of creativity comes out. I was talking with Eamon, one of the guy who runs AppSumo, and he was saying that during the time that Ford came out with their car, a lot of the horse manufacturers went out of business, but a few of them started making the seats. They took their leather and made seats for cars and were able to survive and thrive. And so this is a chance for you to be creative and pre-sell things you could be making, or do virtual services for your existing customer base. Limitations bring creativity. Number six, marketplaces. So Amazon, they're not really accepting any new products for some period of time, so I wouldn't count on them. But you can count on Etsy, You can count on eBay, you can count on Facebook Marketplace, you can count on Haul Drop. So go put your products out there where you haven't done things before. Now is not the time to put your head in the sand and hope things get better. I don't believe in hope in business. I don't like surprises in business. I only like surprise birthdays. So go put your places on Marketplace, Haul Drop, Etsy, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, wherever it is you can, Craigslist, while you can. Number 7, video. So I'm doing a lot more videos. I'm putting a lot more content. I'm trying to put out a lot more things that we're learning and sharing and that I'm experiencing so that you can go and survive and be thriving and be super successful during this time period. And video is going to be one of them. There's a lot more people on YouTube. There's a lot more people at home. There's a lot more people on Instagram now more than ever. So go out and find people who are talking about your products. They're struggling for money. And if you can come to them and say, hey, let's do an affiliate program on this. I'll give you 50% of every sale, or I'll pay you a little bit. So for Deep Sentinel, I said, go find people who've done ring reviews, go find preppers, go find veterans that are on these places, and just give them a little bit of money or just pay a revenue split. And now they need money more than ever because ad rates have gone down, their sales have gone down, their exposure might be up, but they're not getting paid. So now is the best time to be in a position of power, because do you want to be in mode panic or do you want to be in mode opportunity? Which mode are you going to choose? So people now are consuming the video more than ever. Go and find those partners for your e-commerce store. Number 8, look for groups to connect with. So if you're Deep Sentinel, we've already talked about there's Nextdoor. It's a huge online group for people in locations looking for home security. Ring Chat, I'm in Ring, and every day someone's scared about some person doing something scary. Or number 4, like HOAs. So are there Facebook groups? Like, where are there groups of people that are relevant to your business? And now better than ever to go work with them and say, hey, here's how I can really help y'all. Number 9, work with sales influencers. So I told you a little bit about doing video influencers, but media influencers may not actually sell. They may have hundreds of thousands or millions of followers, but they may not actually sell shit for you. So what you really need is a sales influencer. So someone with Deep Sentinel, and one of the ways that we approached it with them is that how can you go to realtors? So not someone who's an influencer that shows home security that maybe can't sell anything, but a realtor has a lot of clients, think about it, and they have people who are buying and selling houses recently. So this is a great chance for you to actually go to the realtor and say, hey, why don't I give you a crazy deal? You'll make all the money, and here's how we can split it up. But go to a sale, someone actually derive a correct sale for you. So look for sales influencers. Number 10, especially for Deep Sentinel and every one of you e-commerce businesses out there, your email list. I swear on your email list, you guys are not doing enough. I promise you're not doing enough. There's 2 key things out there that you need to be doing with your email list. One is your onboarding sucks. And if you haven't updated your onboarding in the past month, you probably are missing out on a lot. There's people still signing up for your email list. They're going to slow down their buying. So now is a chance to get your stuff set up and active. This is a time to be creative. So update your onboarding emails. You can try all these different ideas, but it's basically like when they come, here's some proof. Number 2, maybe a discount. Number 3, go take action. So you want to update your onboarding and try a bunch of variations. Number 2, you need to be emailing your customers every week. People now more than ever want to connect, especially that we feel isolated. We're stuck at home all day, watching porn, being bored. So they want to connect with you. Be a human. Don't just send boring ass, here's a sales pitch or something. Be a human and say, hey, here's where we're scared. Here's about you. Don't make it an email that's just about yourself. Because I've been getting these Delta and Southwest, and they're like, here's how we're preparing. I'm like, I don't care. I'm trying to survive and thrive now. I don't give a fuck about your airplanes. I just want to fly in the future. But for you, email about your customer directly to them and talk to them, and email them weekly. They want to hear from you, and make it personal. Number 11, crazy aggressive referrals. Now more than ever, you guys should do crazy aggressive referrals. You have customers. Give 80% of the money to your customers for every customer they bring in now. Guess what? You haven't done this before? Guess what? We haven't had coronavirus before. So you need to try a few new things that you've never done before so that you can be thriving and hashtag winners as we get through this stuff. So turn your customers into your sales team. Give them crazy referrals to go do it. Oh, $10 off. Fucking cares about $10 off. That ain't gonna do nothing. So get them something that excites. They need money more than ever. Everyone now, hospitality, service, even like we've paused some working in designers and developers across the board. Those people now need money more than ever, and they have influence and they have relationships. And this is a great chance for them to now have a new business that they can create through referrals of your program. So give them 80% of it. So it's still profitable for you and it's super profitable for them. And number 12, last idea around e-commerce, recession proofing your business so that you can succeed now, 6 months, 6 years, 60 years, is offer payment plans. So I was talking with Sunlight and Saunas, and they're like, Noah, I know it's a lot of money for a sauna. I'm looking to do a home sauna, a home spa, because they're all closed. So I was like, oh, how much is that? They're like, I know it sounds like a lot, but we can delay payment for 12 months. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, you pay $500 now, and then we'll divide the payments up in 12 months interest-free. And he's like, it's only, a few $100 a month. And I'm like, that's actually, it sounds so cheap. But it's just interesting psychologically, especially with customers. It's like, hey, if you're scared about it, buy it now, pay us a little bit monthly, and then you don't have to worry about it. So I actually thought that was a really good idea that all e-commerce businesses could be doing. This is how to recession-proof your e-commerce business during good and bad times. I'm gonna just repeat the 12 things that you can go do instantly today, and you should. Leave comments if there's other ideas I've missed so that we can help each other out. Number one, make a plan, get to your 35 plan, and act on it immediately. We actually have a backup plan called Plan B. That's our 30-15, which is if shit gets really bad, this is the next step. So it's good to have those plans so when things happen, you are in control. That's a huge thing that's happening right now because we don't feel in control. Get in control. Number two, excess inventory, put it on hauldrop.com. It's totally free. There's no pitch, there's no sales, there's no nothing. We're creating a marketplace to help promote products so that you can get customers and customers can find cool things. Number three, grab the cash. Now more than ever, you got to get the cash so you can sustain the winter because winter is coming. It's not already here and I don't know how long it's going to last. No one does. Number four, advertising, FUD advertising. Clicks are cheaper now more than ever. Go put some fear in people to encourage them to go do it. But advertising is cheap, so be disciplined with it. Don't go be wasteful. But now, while people are pulling out, this is where you zag and pull in. Pull out, pull in. All right. Number five, experiment with digital and other physical products to your existing customer base. Now more than ever. Number six, marketplaces. Put your stuff everywhere. Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Etsy, wherever else you can. Number seven, do video promotions with partners. There's so many people out there, and especially now they need money. Number eight, look for local groups to work with like Nextdoor Ring. 9, sales with influencers, real sale people that can actually make sales. Number 10, turn your email list into your ATM. It's been too long. Check out sendfox.com. If you're an e-commerce store, Klaviyo is probably better. But if you're just an influencer or a general YouTuber, blogger, podcaster, sendfox.com. Pay once, use it forever. Number 11, crazy aggressive referrals. Turn your customers into your salespeople. And number 12, payment plans. Let's get your commerce recession proof. #winners. Don't end up on the loser side because eventually this will end. And where do you want to be?